Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to a game of Domination on Discovery. And today I am going to be using my Famas Hardline class. Now this is quite an old game from my first string of games on Discovery, as you can see there by a complete lack of understanding of where the A flag was, and nearly getting killed by the spawn grenades. But I do quite well in this game. I obviously have to put the score in the title, so it's quite obvious how well I'm going to do. But when I play on Discovery, the tactic I like to use is to stick to the edges and just run circles around the map. So as you've seen, obviously I spawned in at the A flag. I've got the completely wrong around of my spawned in at the C flag. I didn't know where the C flag was, and now I'm down at the A flag looking for their enemy. Now this guy's camping in the corner, and because he's focused, luckily I get a chance to work out where he's firing from and take him out. So killing a camper already when the game's not even really kicked off. So I've taken up his position because I've seen the flashbang things going off around A. But because B is quite open in this map, he's right in the middle, it's very easy to snipe onto, it's very easy to grenade. I find that the pushing into these buildings is really helpful if you've got someone on your team that can push onto the B flag. Now, as ever, whenever I'm hoping this guy's going to turn around and come back, and he does, but whenever I'm playing Domination, if I've got someone in the party with me, it depends what sort of player they are, depends on how I will play. Now in this case I'm in with Morris, and he's quite an aggressive player who likes to rush flags, he likes to play the objective really sort of straight up and jump straight into them. So he's running around and basically talking to me, and we're communicating, working out what's going on, and he's looking to get on the flag, whereas I'm looking to sort of stack a kill streak and help by sort of the means that I often do, where I can dominate a team with my kills, with my kill streak, and with my style, and then basically they can't capture the flags. But pick up a sniper rifle. Not really sure about sniping on this map. It is the long range sniper map, so try and do that, but nothing really happens. I don't have a problem anymore with shooting someone in the last stand. Don't feel guilty because of obviously it's only an assist now, which is a brilliant change. It's really eliminated the annoyance of having someone steal your last chance kill. See the red dot of this guy stood on the corner and hesitated just a little bit too long, and as I move forward he just rushes away. And I end up chasing him down. Now I exposed my back to their spawn for a while here, and it was a bit of a mistake, but you'll see that I chase him almost all the way around to the top end of here where I just was, only to go and have the kill stolen from me by one of my teammates that was in and around our spawn. So that was a wasted rush. So just constantly pushing back, constantly looking to get back round, looking to work out where the spawn is basically is the key at the moment, because it's a bit erratic on this map. If you've got them pinned into A, they can spawn in that back corridor ahead of me now. They can spawn in the buildings, and they can spawn behind me on this corridor. So I could be setting myself up for a bit of trouble here. Now I'm pushing around and I'm looking around, and while I'm down here, I can hear like someone else reloading. I can hear someone reload. Now I assume they're upstairs, and I do get the tag, and I do manage to sneak up behind him and knife him in the back. But that was solely because I had a headset on and I heard him go, "Cover me, I'm reloading." So I knew there was someone around. So I'm apprehensive to push onto the A flag. I don't want to capture A. I want to keep them spawn trapped. But I just catch a glimpse of this guy. Because he's got a sniper rifle, I'm able to get the shots away and take him down. So we heard we're losing Bravo, so I was looking to push to get an angle on Bravo. And what I'm doing now is eliminating their angles from covering Bravo, so they can't get someone in a position to cover Bravo while someone else captures it. We've got them absolutely pinned. Now I lose the firefight here on this window and back away, and he continues to fire, and just as I'm thinking about it, someone comes in behind it and shoots. But for some reason I come out of the building, get in the firefight, and then fall backwards off the balcony and die in the most embarrassing death of my Black Ops career, just as I get my SR-71. So when I've come back in, as you've seen, I put the SR-71 straight in, looking to use it to grab a few kills quickly to get me back onto a new kill streak. But we've got them spawn trapped, so they're all spawning in the same place. Being too aggressive would be risky. You see, I push forward just a little bit and start getting tagged or start getting shot at. So basically it's just a case of playing it slow, trying to use the SR-71, trying to spray crazily downwind and just missing everyone, downrange or whatever you want to call it. Just looking around, trying to work out what's going on, because the SR-71 is what I'm going to use. Decided to jump on the A flag, You can see the red triangle in the building. Know he's going to come to the window and basically just wait for him. And he's there to die straight away. Now I missed the red triangle jump out of the window to the right towards B, but we've captured the A flag now. So I can assume that they've either spawned at C, or as the red dots seem to show, they spawned on or around the back of this area up here. And fair enough, and sure enough I find someone to take out. So basically I'm just following red dots at the moment, following people as they show themselves, as they release themselves basically, and then waiting for the announcer man to announce which flag they choose to capture. And in this case they've managed to stay, or we've managed to keep their spawn at A, so I can push back down this way towards the A flag and catch them in the spawn. So as I mentioned before, they spawn in this corridor here. I should have got 2 then, but I missed the second guy. And then I can see a red dot in the corner, so I believe he's possibly in the downstairs bit, or if I throw a Semtex upstairs, let's see if I get him on the roof. Now fortunately for me he was on the roof, so I get an easy kill. I can see another red dot. So me and this other dude are pushing into the building and trying to sort them out, but he's already dead. He's already disappeared. So we can clear ourselves away. They've captured the C flag now. So we obviously switch spawns. If I can get onto this, maybe I can get a nice angle onto them. I can see a few people lying around, and I completely just spray towards the camp ledge, and just get a nice kill. The second SS-71, you can see this red triangle behind. Obviously soaking the whole of my team, so we're all sort of just looking for it, pushing around looking for it, looking for him, and the dude that's in the building with him should have taken him out but didn't, and I've gone the wrong way and ended up in completely the wrong place, so I couldn't grab that cheeky kill. So my kill streaks for this game are the Blackbird, the Chopper Gunner and the Gunship. So I'm running the double helicopter again, looking for the big kill streaks, looking for the big kills. I've not had a gunship up until this point on this map, so this was my first gunship. I could really see how much damage you could do, but unfortunately this was quite a low effect, or lowly effective. I don't really know the phrase I want. It's quite a small level effect. I just have to thank Morris there, because I shouted I want the kill, and he gifted it to me, he left it for me. So appreciate his efforts for that. And then you can see they're just shooting into their spawn, using the cover to my advantage a little bit, and picking up the gunship. Now it's 156 points on the board, so I do run away quite quickly and just find the first piece of cover that might be half decent to bring them in. So I'm currently 17 for 1. Now I've not been particularly aggressive on the old captures and defense, but I have had to capture the A flag on my Todd, so it should count for something there. Now soon after I get into the gunship, obviously we get them spawn trapped at sea. They start spawning out in the open, and somebody starts to beat my gunship basically, and it's an indication, unfortunately, that they are going to try and shoot it down. So they switch spawns and are basically spawning all around just exactly where I am. Managed to get a nice double kill on the people that are right outside or rushing towards the building I'm in, but it wasn't a particularly effective gunship. I knew they were around me, so I come out of the gunship looking just to make sure that anyone that is here, or anyone that is around me is dead, so that I'm safe. I don't know how, I think I lucked into that dude more than outplayed him. To set up a bit of a claymore system over this area before realising we're 180 points now, so I really want to get in my chopper gunner as fast as possible. Back into the room, hide in the corner like a girl, bring in the chopper gunner. So the gunship went down quite quickly. The gunship was brought down I think it was 8 kills. So it's quite a lot of kills, but the gunship in this instance was brought down very quickly, and in this particular chopper gunner it's actually a little bit more effective and gets me, actually thinking about it, it's probably 7 kills, so it's not quite as effective by 1 kill. So the air support on this map, because it is quite open, but yet there are quite a lot of places for people to hide, and the game does spawn them on the opposite side of the map, which in this case is quite a large map, so they do get the advantage of being able to hide quite quickly. So I barely pick up any kills, but still get myself up to 33 for 1. So 33 for 1 capture on the A flag, because I didn't know where the C flag was, but we didn't need it. The maximum number of captures on my whole team was 2, because we just dominated them for the whole game. Right guys, long time no vid. I'll try and bring some more content out a bit more regularly in the next few weeks. It should be quite difficult because I'm going on holiday next week, so I might have just lied to your faces. Anyway guys, if you've enjoyed, leave us a rate, leave us a comment. Bye for now.